Hello and welcome to All-in-One Theme. In this video I'm going to show you step 2 of configuring your WordPress site using the All-in-One Theme, and that is site structure. Now we're just following along the tabs along the top here. So we had the configure, now we're on step 2, and that's the site structure. And this is very simple, and really we try to make it where you can just look at a picture, see what you want, and pick the option that you want, and that's how your site will appear. So you can see there's a couple of different options, and there'll be another video where we go into each one of these layouts. So if you have additional questions about a particular layout, make sure you look at that video where we walk you through the layout of each option. So let me just give you a quick overview. The first one here is more of a traditional blog, and what you'll have on your home page, you'll have just a featured image and a quick excerpt of each blog post. So it won't be the full post, it'll be maybe the first 200, 300 characters. So that's a more traditional blog. We also have another option, which is a full blog post, and that is where the entire article or content that you have, if it's a 500 page or a 500 word article, that entire article will appear, and then below it the entire post of the next one will appear. So this will be a significantly longer homepage, but you'll get your full content on the homepage, and then you could click through into any individual post from the homepage. But it's the full blog post is showing on the homepage. And then there's this block blog, and in essence what happens is that this is for kind of a blog where you're a little bit more actively engaged in the management of the blog. But you can see there'll be a featured post, and you can make a post featured just by adding the tag featured to it, and I'll show you that in another video. And if there's multiple posts that are featured, it'll randomly rotate through here. It'll put an image and then the post text up here, and then it'll show the most recent blog post, a little snippet, kind of what you see right here, but in a block format. So you can just pick the one you want, traditional, full content blog, or a block blog, and you just pick the one you want by picking a button, and then that's how it will appear on your site. Now you can also choose to show or hide the date of the post. So if you're doing more auto blogging, you may want to hide those, so that way the blog post will still appear, all the data around the post will still appear. The only thing that the reader will not see is when you actually published that post. You can also choose to show or hide the author description. So if you want to have a little short bio about yourself or a particular writer or author on your blog, you can show it or hide it. Most of the time, if you're doing an auto blog or a site that you're not actively engaged in, you'll hide it, but that is up to you. I'll show now we're talking about sidebar. So a lot of blog posts or a lot of blogs, you'll have your site set up this way, and then you'll have down the side a sidebar, and so that's what we have right here. And in another video I'm going to show you how to do all your widgets. In essence, each one of these is a widget, and so we'll show you that in another section. It's really easy. We'll show you how to set that up, but you can just pick how do you want the side of this little side structure right here, how do you want that set up? Do you want it as a blogger, which would be all your recent posts at the top, a little about us, and then the categories to appear? Or maybe you want to do it with ads, so you could have more of a, if you're trying to look at monetizing it, you can have a subscription box, subscribe to our newsletter, an ad block, so you can have some ads located right there, and then your recent post. Maybe it's more of a social blogging type of site, so you could still ask people to subscribe to your newsletter, still have an ad block, but you could also have your recent Twitter post, and then obviously your recent post to your website appear. There's this custom one here as well, so if you have a certain way you like your WordPress site to appear, you can just pick custom and then go to the widget section, which, like I said, we're going to show you widgets in another video, and you can drag and drop into this side area. So if you have a certain way you want it laid out, pick this one. Or if you want no sidebar at all, so you just want this entire width right here to go from the left part of your screen to the right part of your screen, you would choose this right here, none. If you choose one of these others, it'll go from the left and it'll inch in a little bit and put the sidebar on there. So, like I said, there's another video we're going to cover widgets, but I want to give you a quick overview. You can pick the one you want, custom, with ads, social, whatever works for you. You can always come back to this tab at any point in time, structure, and change it. Nothing is set in stone. You just look at what you want, pick it, and that's how it will appear. Then we get down here to the footer. How would you like your footer to be structured? Do you want to go with a large tag cloud, which would be the most popular keywords you're using on your site would be scattered across here. This is pretty good for SEO. And the more of those keywords are used, the larger they get, and they're bolded and so forth. So that's a pretty good one. Now, a basic footer is kind of what you see on a more common blog. It'll have your comments, your categories, a smaller version of this little tag cloud, and then recent post. Or if you want to do custom, much like you can do custom here, if you want to do a custom and then drag and drop into these boxes, you can do that as well. We're going to show you widgets in another video. Or if you want no footer at all, you can choose this one. But I'm just going to choose large tag cloud and social. Let me do blogger, just for the purpose of our example. You hit save, and that is it. Your settings are saved. So that's how easy it is to structure your site using the all-in-one theme. So make sure you check out our other videos, especially our next video where we show you how to make a unique style to your blog.